So now we're going to move on to the next stage of his skincare journey, and this would be to start treating the hyperpigmentation and the scarring that he has left over on his skin. Hi guys, my name's Razia. Welcome to my channel. On this channel I make skincare, fashion and lifestyle videos, so please do subscribe and don't forget to check me out on all my other social media platforms as well. Some great ingredients to help with treating hyperpigmentation are vitamin C, alpha arbutin, azelaic acid, even niacinamide can help. And the most important thing of all is to use sunscreen on a regular basis, every single day. The sun is the #1 thing that causes damage in the skin and promotes melanin production, promotes irregular melanin production, and that's why you get the darkening of those spots and worsening of those spots. If you're using all these different treatments for your skin and you're not applying sun protection, you're basically just wasting product. So you need to make sure you're going to use sun protection every single day while also using these products to help treat the pigmentation. Let's start with vitamin C. Vitamin C is a great antioxidant that helps protect the skin from free radicals and environmental damage. Vitamin C can be irritating for some skin types though, because it is a stronger ingredient, it's a stronger active, and it can be irritating to people if you do have sensitive skin, for example. Vitamin C is a very well studied, very well researched ingredient, and all the studies have been made on using ascorbic acid, which is pure vitamin C. So you want to make sure the products you use have ascorbic acid in them. And a great vitamin C starter is the ordinary ascorbic acid 8% with alpha arbutin 2%. Alpha arbutin is another ingredient that's amazing for dealing with pigmentation, with hyperpigmentation. Alpha arbutin is actually a form of hydroquinone, and hydroquinone is one of the best ingredients you can use for dealing with hyperpigmentation because it basically inhibits melanin production or irregular melanin production in the skin. But hydroquinone is banned in a lot of countries, so you can't get hydroquinone. It is very strong as well. I think in countries you can get hydroquinone, it's only prescribed by doctors or dermatologists, so it's not something you could just pick up off the shelf. Alpha arbutin, however, is a naturally derived form of hydroquinone, so it's really great for dealing with hyperpigmentation, and you can buy it over the counter in a bunch of skincare products. One of the most common ones that I can recommend is also from The Ordinary. That it's just The Ordinary alpha arbutin with hyaluronic acid. It's made with a lot of hyaluronic acid, which helps the product to penetrate deeper into the skin and really fight that hyperpigmentation. If you want to learn more about hyperpigmentation and the science behind it, then I highly recommend you check out Dr. Alexis Stevens on YouTube. She's a US board certified dermatologist and is a cosmetic chemist as well, with a background in cosmetic formulations as well. So she is actually doing a whole series on hyperpigmentation at the moment, how it occurs in the skin and the different products you can use and the different ingredients you can use to treat hyperpigmentation. Another product you can use for dealing with pigmentation, which is another ingredient that dermatologists love to recommend to people, especially dealing with acne and rosacea, is azelaic acid. So azelaic acid is another ingredient that helps deal with abnormal pigmentation development in the skin. It also has antibacterial properties, which makes it great for people that are dealing with acne or have acne prone skin as well. Now, some great azelaic acid products you can use are from The Ordinary azelaic acid suspension. Paula's Choice also has a great 10% azelaic acid booster that also is formulated with licorice root and salicylic acid. So either one of those products will help you out if you have acne prone skin and you're trying to fight hyperpigmentation as well. Now, something I learned from Dr. Alexis Stevens when it comes to fighting hyperpigmentation is dealing with inflammation, which is why vitamin C is a great way to help. So vitamin C, because it's an antioxidant, it helps the skin, it keeps the skin nice and healthy. It also reduces inflammation in the skin. Now, inflammation, what I learned from Dr. Alexis Stevens, inflammation is your worst enemy when it comes to dealing with pigmentation. So if you can get rid of that inflammation, if you can fight that inflammation, you're one step closer to dealing with your pigmentation. And that's why The Ordinary ascorbic acid 8% with alpha arbutin 2% is a great formula, because you've got your vitamin C in there and you also have your alpha arbutin in there to help the inflammation and to help deal with the pigmentation at the same time. I've actually been using The Ordinary ascorbic acid with alpha arbutin myself for over a month now, and I've been loving it. It does take time, again, with these products. You're not going to see overnight solutions, but when it comes to my skin, I usually get an acne breakout at least once a month, and my acne is usually very inflamed, painful. It feels like I feel it as a painful bump under the skin, and then eventually as the days go by it forms a really swollen bump on the skin. So that's the kind of pimples I deal with. I don't just get like a little whitehead, unfortunately. Once that pimple goes away, it takes a long time for me for that pigmentation that's left over to go away as well. Since I've started using the vitamin C, I've noticed that my skin doesn't get as inflamed when I do get a breakout. It's much more mild, and I'm not left with that horrible pigmentation afterwards. It fades a lot faster. It's been really great. So dealing with that inflammation and dealing with that pigmentation at the same time, I mean, I've seen amazing results from it as well. So these are just some products you can use to deal with the hyperpigmentation. That's a wrap on that basically. Don't forget to check out Dr. Alexis Stevens' channel, and don't forget to subscribe to her as well. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to leave me a like and a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.